What's up, guys? East Coast Krooks here, back at you with week 1 of the VDL Wi-Fi Ubers. This is a post-battle commentary. I had issues, wasn't able to do the live reaction, unfortunately. So, let's get things started. We're going up against Niv for a week 1 rematch. Now, planning this, I had to get him back with a mirror herb from last season. So my whole game plan really revolved around Crocodile with the mirror herb. Very nervous going into it because Niv's a great player. See, he led Shen Pao, which I was expecting but also not expecting at the same time. Really considering switching in Magirna because Magirna was built to literally hard check Shen Pao. But I decided to keep Dio out there and just at least get a reflect up. Contemplating superpowering it, but I'm like, nah, I'll just go reflect. So after the reflect, he eats a crunch. And I'm just like, alright, I'll superpower this time. Probably should have switched into Magirna there, but it is what it is. Because I should have expected Shen Pao to be sashed, but superpower was a safe bet, I felt. Gets the superpower off, brings it to sash, so then Dio goes down here. Where, if I switched to Magirna, I potentially could have got a 6-0, honestly. But it's okay. Now, obviously, it's the easy click for Magirna. Now here I'm thinking if I want to get spikes up or just hit Drain and Kiss. I figured spikes was the best play. Because with Rocky Helmet, if he attacks, he's dying. If he switches, he'll die upon entry anyway, so. Get the spikes up. Not sure what Iron Crown wanted to do here, so I really was thinking what I wanted to do. And then just decided on Volt Switch, just get Magirna out of there. Figure get Crook in. Essentially forcing him to switch Iron Crown out. Now I'll just try to, thinking if I want to knock off whatever comes in. Not sure why I was contemplating switching Rillaboom in here, but end up just knocking off. Which doesn't matter because Shen Pao is the switch in. I'm sure Niv just did that to scout what I was doing with Crook. Or just scout in general. Here comes Quagsire. Figure Rillaboom switching is the safest. Eats the waterfall, easy. I also honestly forgot Reflect was still up. Now here, I figure he's not gonna stay in with Quag. So, and I'm banded. So I just decide to U-turn and figure just get chippies on whatever comes in. Because you definitely wouldn't want to lose Quag this early. Then the U-turn ended up being pretty good since now I can just reset his electric terrain easily. And then again, I feel Krook is the easy switch in. Again, thinking about Magerna, but just go back to Krook. Very indecisive. Think about Sneasler, but decide I don't want to proc his Unburden just yet. Which I couldn't anyway, because I'm an idiot. So we definitely feel like Memento's coming here, so we just really gotta kill this thing before it can do anything. Luckily, high horsepower doesn't miss. Crit definitely mattered, I think. Just kidding. Quag comes back out. Takes some more spikes damage, even though it's not much. Then again, I feel Rill is the easy switch in. Eats the waterfall again, just fine. Now this time, I feel like he's gonna predict the U-turn, so I think Quagsire just stays in here, so I just click Grassy Glide. So then Rilla gets the kill. So now there's 3 down and honestly feel decent. Still haven't seen Iron Moth yet, which is the biggest threat going in my opinion. But here comes good old Mothra. Thinking Sludge Wave is coming, so go to Magearna. Or just really any poison move in general. Didn't think about a fire move coming. But luckily he agility'd and didn't attack, so Magearna didn't die there. But now I am kind of worried since the Iron Moth is +2 speed. So now I remember about a fire move. So I think Raging Bolt is... I'm thinking Raging Bolt's the switch in. Eats it decently well. Luckily no special attack boost from the fiery dance. Now here I Thunderbolt, expecting him to expect the Thunderclap. Oh, and I'm Dragon Terra, or Fairy Terra on Raging Bolt, and he's Poison Terra on Iron Moth. So I know I'm not safe to Terra at all. But he goes for the Terra. It's a Sludge Wave. And Bolt eats it. Okay. Gets the Thunderballed off. Huge crit. So at this point, I'm thinking Thunderclap is free. If he wants to read it, that's fine. He's gonna have to attack at some point. But he predicts the Thunderclap. And Agilities again. Which, like I said, is fine. I'm just clicking Thunderclap again. So very, very pumped at this point. Match is basically going as planned. I figured Zekrom's coming out here. So my whole plan with Crocodile is to mirror herb Zekrom's Dragon Dance. So as soon as I see Zekrom hit the field, I'm like, alright, it's Crocodile time. Don't even think twice about it, hoping I can catch him D-dancing on the switch in. Get Intimidate off. But then Substitute, so I'm like, okay, we just have to wait a little bit, but he will click D-dance. So I'm getting pretty excited at this point, knowing or thinking that my plan is going to work exactly as I wanted it to. Oh, and if anybody was wondering why I have high horsepower over Earthquake, it's because high horsepower isn't weakened by grassy terrain like Earthquake is. Break the sub here. And then here comes D-Dance, baby. So I'm ecstatic right now. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that Zekrom had leftovers, and when I saw that, I was like, oh no. He mirror herbed my mirror herb, forgetting that that's not possible. But Krook gets the kill, his second kill on Zekrom, which is very nice. And then here comes the Crown of Iron. I had a brain fart and forgot what type it was. I was thinking high horsepower, but I'm like, knockoff, there's not a chance to miss, so let's just go knockoff. And Crook gets the kill. Very exciting. Huge 3-kill performance from Crocodile. Great game by Niv. Not sure what else he could have done. But yeah, starting off the season with a win. Very excited about it. See y'all in the next one.